Welcome back, folks. This is Noble Nine's YouTube, and I'm Chief D-Mac, your host. I'm going to show y'all a few more attacks from our most recent war. I'm not going to go over this war here. My last video was war recap number 119, but this is war 120. We had a ton, I think that it was 25 v 25, and they had 19 Town Hall 10s, all with Infernos. Not, heavy bases, but it was a lot of two-starring with golems and molt math, 2-star winning wars, stuff that went on. So really not great stuff in that war. Not because we did bad, we did really good. Just that trying to show good attacks on at least decent level bases, and those were all crap bases. They just happened to have Infernos, so it made it really tough for a Town Hall 9. I think we only were running 4 Town Hall 10s in that war. So it made it really tough for Town Hall 9s to get the triple on that. So I'm going to go ahead and skip to War 121. We had 5 Town Hall 10s. I believe they had 6. I think this one might be a Town Hall 9.5. Either way, so we had 1 Town Hall 10 triple with Aska getting that one on their number 4. And then we got all but 3 Town Hall 9s. We did really good. We came out swinging in this war. We were able to drop a bunch of early, first attack triples and got on the board really quick. And it's kind of frustrating, but at the same time, what are you going to do? We didn't do any bully attacks in this war, and that can help out a lot. But these bases were not super special. They were pretty decent. They were 5, 6, or 7 maybe on a 10 scale. But as a whole, they were okay. But our guys, it's like you start off really, really strong. We just have to finish strong, and we get momentum going, and then people are like, oh, well, this war's won. We don't really have to attack. As you can see, we had one person not attack, and then, or they won't put as much thought or effort into it as if it was a close war, In that other war, we cleaned up Town Hall 9s easy. It's because that was a lot more competitive. So I'll go ahead and show 3 attacks in this one. I'll do Aska's attack on number 4, and then 2 Town Hall 9s. As I've stated before, Aska, LMF, Marshall, those guys, they love the queen walk. I mean, a lot of bases are easy to hit with a queen walk. So that's what he's going to bring in this one. He's got 4 healers on his queen. He's going to walk from 12 to 9, going counterclockwise, take out a few trash buildings and some point defense along the way. But what you're going to see is a popular thing these days, and what our guys have been doing for a while is they will, as their queen is working down, they will wall break. Not only let her in, which I believe he wall breaks about right here by this army camp, but he's also going to wall break where this army camp, where his queen's standing right now. And the purpose for that is so his king can go in and head straight towards that air defense. And it really doesn't matter these days with the poison spell being what it is, because this was a cleanup attack, so he knew it was in the clan castle. So he's bringing the 2 poison spells and they're going ahead with that wall break. He's bringing the 2 poison spells. I think it's a dragon, maybe a Valk, and another few things, maybe a balloon, I believe. Either way, he goes ahead and sends in the queen. He's going to go straight, or king, excuse me. He's going to go straight for the mortar here. Drops the 2 poison, and I believe he's taking out some ground clan castle. Then he's going to hit the sweeper, and then right before he goes down, he's going to take out the air defense. Queen is already working her way in. Already used a rage on her and the healers to get them through some trash buildings and some storages that were out there. Uses the ability, takes down that air defense. King has already gone down, done his job, however, and this base is pretty much over with. He's going to go ahead and start the La Lune portion, and you can see pretty much started it at 60 seconds, so this is quick. The queen walk does take a while, so you have to be Johnny on the spot, if you will, for the Loon and Lava Hound deployment, because, you only have 3 minutes, so you got to be quick. He goes ahead and starts dropping them in. First hound goes down, but not a problem. He's got another hound right on top of that air defense as soon as it goes down. He has 2 freeze, a rage, and a poison, or a haste, and he only uses 1 haste so far. He's kind of letting his loons try to creep in as far as they can. He goes ahead and drops the first freeze, and then the rage around the core. Second freeze goes down right on top. The single loon is gonna, with a few more, bunched up, take out that Inferno. And this base is pretty much all but done. Even the Town Hall goes down because he had too many defenses right on top of it. So, really awesome attack. Good work as always from Aska. Like I've said, our Town Hall 10s, it's a different level of gameplay that they bring. Super awesome job. Always good. The next raid I was going to show was, I think it was Baybays attack on number 17. And this was a really great attack. I believe she runs, once again, not a super base, but also not a bad base. Pretty decent, level 9 walls. A lot of spots for double bombs. So you would want to do an air raid, but I believe she always pretty exclusively goes with hogs, and she brings the 3 golem, and she's actually going to do 2 jump. And a lot of times with 2 jump, you don't really want to bring a rage, but she had a heavy kill squad, and she knew where the bombs were. This is cleanup as well. So she knew she had to come from this far side, away from the queen, goes ahead and drops the first 2 golems down, makes the big funnel. Big funnel. The bigger the funnel, the better it is. Always good. Now I wanted to say something right here. That little skeleton over here by the king altar is a wall breaker. Now she only needed to break through one wall and then jump again to get to the queen, but you always want to bring at least 1 more than you need. I usually bring 2 more because a wall breaker fail will absolutely destroy your raid. Heroes will walk around the outside, everything's just gone. And a lot of times people will put a single bomb, level 6, has more damage that it does than a level 5 wall breaker, which you can have at Town Hall 9, can have for health. So it'll take it out. And if done properly, if placed properly, it'll take down that wall breaker. And if you only brought 3, just enough you needed, can't break the wall, you're done. Your raid's pretty much over with. So she went ahead and tested and saw that she couldn't drop them all at the same time because that Expo would have spotted them. Waited for the Expo to lock onto the queen. Went ahead and dropped the other ones. Here comes the Clan Castle Golem. Maybe a little bit late, but it's not going to affect it too much. And she knew that there was a Lava Hound, so I guess that's why she brought the Rage. Went ahead and hit the Queen ability. A little bit premature, but it's not a big deal. Still, Kill Squad's working its way into the base really, really well. Lava Hound goes down. Busts both of the double sets that he had in the core, also to the east a little bit. Hogs go down. Only has 1 heal for this, so has to really be careful about hog deployment and try to keep him away where you could think a lot of springs would be. Just because it's a cleanup doesn't mean she knows where all the springs are, and sometimes a cluster of springs take down all your hogs pretty much at the same time. Goes ahead and uses it in a good spot right there around 3-point defense and a heavy hit point building, with the air defense. Defending queen, however, is not going to quite get there. Her king is only 21, not exactly as beefy as it needs to be to reach all the way across the base like that, but not really a huge factor because she's got a ton of hogs left, and pretty much going to be a wrap for this base. Hogs are going to clean up. She's got some cleanup going around on the bottom side here with some wizards. Defending queen shoots her queen, so it's just going to be left up with the hogs, but she has probably 8 to 10 hogs left over, and over a minute. I mean, plenty of time. Awesome attack, awesome raid, and sometimes that happens whenever you can't get to the defending queen, but as long as it's not a level 30 queen, you have a bunch of hogs left over. They do over 100 damage per second, so they'll be able to take her down pretty quickly. So just except for some cleanup, that base is a wrap. Good job, Baybay. Defending queen's going to go down here in a second. Still going to have a few hogs left over to finish it up. So, good stuff. Excuse me. The last attack I'm going to show is on number 25. This is Marlon. I'm not sure if this is a cleanup or not. I believe it is, but yes, cleanup attack for Marlon. And Marlon on 25, cleanup attack. Going to use pretty much the exact same, maybe a few fewer hogs, more wizards. I don't believe Bebe brought a giant. Pretty much the exact same comp as Bebe. It's going to bring 3 golems, 2 jumps, 1 rage, 1 heal, poison of course, and went ahead and did the 1 single wall breaker. It worked, dropped the other ones, and still had that one in the bag. And I know that in these raids, 1 wall breaker left over, though that could be a minion for cleanup, keep you from getting that 99% is what some people say, and that is true. It could be. But at the same time, if you never get to the cleanup, then, what's the point? Still holding on to that king, holding the king for a long time, and the huge funnel, there's no way really the king's going to go walking until the clan castle is completely gone, just about. And so this whole compartment down here in the southeast, or south, excuse me, is gone. So really awesome way to hold the king for a long time, because I mean the king has to go a long way, and he's gonna get caught up on a few skeletons here, but not a huge deal. Only a defending level 15 queen, so not really a huge deal, but definitely still something needs to be taken care of. Gonna hit the king ability, go in, take out the queen really quick. Already has started the hogs, and he knew where the double set was right there on the exterior. Went over one with his kill squad, the other one he was able to hog it around. And really awesome job here. Had tons of hogs left. Even did a back in hog on this Tesla right there. Goes ahead and starts dropping the cleanup. Never too early to start your cleanup troops. Pretty much for this base, it's going to be a wrap. Has tons of hogs left over. And yeah, awesome job. Awesome job. Of course, you would like those attacks to be on the first one, but it's so tough with any 3 bases if you don't know where Teslas are, you don't know where bombs are. I mean, of course, being a fair play clan, it's not easier just doing the first attack. So, awesome job. So that's it for this war, folks. Thanks for watching. Always come back, check us out. Our current war we're in, it's going to be really tough. We have 6 Town Hall 10s. They have 5, but they're top. I mean, I think they're all running 40-40 heroes. It's going to be a really solid war. I think they might have 10, 30-30 Town Hall 9s, and I think we might be running only 3 or 4. So it's definitely going to be a solid war. Excited to get these attacks in, also to be able to bring it to y'all. Hopefully we can pull out the win. I feel confident, especially with the Town Hall advantage we have on them, but they do have a heavy hero advantage in terms of Town Hall 9 on us. But it's going to be a good war. I'm looking forward to it. So thanks again for watching. Clash on.